So you caught me at the park. Well, Zhiyun sent over a new toy for me to play with, so I figured I'd come out here and try it out. It's called the Smooth X mobile phone gimbal, and I just figured why not try it out in the real world. That way we get a chance to see how it really works in a real world situation. So come on over here and we can get this thing started.
Let's do it.
So as I said, this thing is focused on mobile phones. So you want to share a lot of your memories, right, when you're recording stuff, but mobile phones, you know, let's just face it, the in-body stabilization or in-camera stabilization, sometimes it's not always that great. So you kind of need a gimbal to make everything smooth. So that's why it's called the Smooth X. So when you purchase the bundle, it actually comes with the case and a tripod. So it's all going to come in here tucked away nice and neat. So let me just take mine out and we'll get this thing fired up, and I'll let you see how easy it is to get it fired up and get rolling with your memories. So right now we actually don't need the tripod stand, so I'll just put that in the side of my bag right here. And all you got to do to open this thing up is untwist it just like such, and then kind of just rotate this to the side and you've unfolded it. One really super cool thing about this is that it does have a built-in telescoping kind of selfie stick kind of attachment there. Well, I can't say attachment because it is literally built in, and it will bend 90 degrees up just in case you need to kind of just film yourself. So let's just put it back to where it was because I don't need that feature right now. What I want to do is put my phone in there. So once you put your phone in, you want to make sure it's fairly balanced. So go ahead and just kind of put it in there about halfway through and then balance it just like such, and you're good. So on the Galaxy Note, it's a little top heavy, so that's why it's kind of off-centered. But once you get it powered on, everything, the motors should actually just kind of take control, and they work just fine, just like that. And then once you downloaded that Zhiyun app, you can start recording, and dang, man, you know what, man? As far as modern times go, this is about as handsome of a face as you're gonna get, man. Anyways, yeah, this is it. You just start recording. And the recording can actually happen by you touching your phone via the app, or on these little buttons right here. You've got a mode button, a record button, and a little joystick to let you pan left and right, which I can do that just like that, or you can yaw kind of in a rotating kind of motion, and you can only yaw because, let me get it centered by pressing the mode button once. It will center it. You can only yaw and pan left to right because this is only a 2-axis gimbal, and you see how I just did that right there? So this actually has gesture control, and if you throw up a peace sign or just put your palm out like that, you can start recording or taking pictures depending on what mode you're in, and we'll sample that out in just a second. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know that this is a 2-axis gimbal, so you're not going to get stabilization as far as like the tilt. You see how I'm shaking a lot, but you will get a lot of stabilization when you're rocking side to side and left to right. So that's a huge plus. Now, landscape is usually how YouTubers such as myself will record video, because that's just how film is recorded. But for some reason, the Instagram stars love recording things in this mode. With a double tap of the M, you get this, which is portrait mode. Now this is so wrong, man, but I get it. Instagram requires this stuff right here, and the Facebook Live stuff. So yeah, you can record just like that by a simple double tap of that M button will get you in portrait mode. But if you need to go back, bam, you tap it twice and it goes back into landscape mode. Now right now, I'm actually really close to it because I'm only an arm's distance away. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this little selfie stick thing and extend it, and then I'll bend it, and then we can go out a little bit. Let me center this thing up. Uh-oh, too many button presses. So now you're much further away from me. Isn't that cool? So I can I don't have to stretch my arm out. I can actually keep it in a normal position and record myself or my friends if I had some friends. Does anybody want to be my friend? I don't know. A face this handsome should have more friends, right? Either way, I'm recording right now in landscape, and I have a wide scale of view back here because of this telescoping stick. And that's probably my favorite aspect of this gimbal right here, is because that's the one thing that all the rest of them are missing as far as mobile phone gimbals is the extending part, because you only have so much length on your arm. So I'm not going to bring it back just yet because I want to show you some features. So you know what? Let me bring it back. Let me get you a little closer, man. Come on in here. Yeah, there you go. Come on in here, man. Okay. So what they have here is a few beauty features. Let me take my sunglasses off. so you can see my eyes because I'm about to change them. So if you go into, let's look at this eyeball enlargement. Okay, so right now, I think my eyeballs are normal, right? So let me just hold them tight, and then let me, yeah, you see that? You see how my eyeballs got a little bit bigger? Oh man, my eyeballs are too big. Okay, and then what we can do is, let's smooth out my skin a little bit. Now I have decent skin, man. It's not too orange peely, I guess you would say. I'm like 41 years old, man, so I'm gonna have some pain and stress in my face. But just in case I wanted to be an Instagram star, I can go ahead and just kind of toggle this up a little bit and smooth out my face. Man, that is butter right there. You see that? You see how smooth that is? That's at 71%. Let's go all the way to 100. Oh man, that's babies. That's too smooth, man. That's too smooth. I'm a rugged kind of guy. You see this beard? This beard needs to be matched up with some stress and some hard times. There you go. All right, so you got these beauty features. Oh, there's a slim. So let's say I've been eating too many tacos, right? So right now I should be at normal. This is like 0. Let me change hands real quick. Bear with me. Let me single tap that so I can straighten myself up. But right now I got the normal size chin and cheeks. And if I do this, I can kind of, oh my God, you see? That is funny, man. Now my chin is all narrow and stuff. Let's get it back to normal, man. Yeah, so if you want to slim yourself down and just make yourself look all pretty for Instagram, you can do that inside of this app. Now this app actually does have a lot of other cool things, such as panoramic photos. You got some kind of smart feature where it helps you, shoot cinematic stuff and has edits and stuff like that in there. You can also do a time lapse and a hyperlapse. Now I did briefly talk about how this thing has this gesture motion. So you can throw up a peace sign or like a stop with your hand, like doing like this. You can do that and it'll start taking pictures or the movies, whichever one you're doing at the time, whichever mode you have it in. So come on over here and I'll set it up on these bleachers and I'll show you how that works. So I'll go ahead and set up here and I'll put the tripod legs on and set it right on top of here, and hopefully this thing will aim at me. So let me just hit the mode button once, and it's gonna, you see how it just kind of swivels and lines itself up with me? I'll go ahead and hit the motion tracking on, or not motion tracking, but it does track motion. So right now it's actually tracking my face. Oh, that's creepy. Can you see that? So right now, you see how it's kind of swiveling? Is it gonna catch me? Oh yeah, it's trying to catch me right now. That's kind of creepy, man. But that's not what I wanted to show you. It actually reminded me that there's another feature. So right now the gestures are on. So if I do this, which I just did, it's gonna lock onto my face and now it is tracking my face. The little box is a lot smaller and it's tracking my face. So if I'm doing some kind of video or tutorial or something, it's actually gonna kind of stick with you. And it does a really good job of keeping up. You see how it's kind of swiveling left and right? And here we are. We're going back into it to do the stop sign just to show you how that works. So it's still on. I'm standing back. I'll throw up a stop sign and at 3, 2, 1, and now it's recording again. So yeah, man, that feature works almost flawlessly. You can see how it just kind of tracks. I'll tell you what, man, it is super hot out here. I gotta go back inside and make some more videos. But one thing I'll tell you before I get out of here, this bad boy, the Smooth X, this is a pretty good gimbal, man. So if you're looking for an inexpensive gimbal, that way you can go to your kids' soccer games or go to the beach and just share some memories and be able to get your friends in the shot because you got this telescopic handle right here. This is clutch right here, man. I think they should all have this. And if you get the tripod legs, you have a good 6 inches more of handle there. And then you can actually just press that button and you can hold it out just like that. And that is so far away. You get like 12 friends in this picture. Oh, it's about to start recording me again. So since it's recording me here, I guess we'll just finish up this video here. I am no expert in this kind of stuff, but I'm glad you joined me in checking out the Smooth X, man. This is a pretty good gimbal. I got to get out here and go make some more videos. But until I get back to y'all, make sure y'all keep being good to each other, and I'll see you when I see you. Oh, so you wanted them cats that like to just run up in a place, take what you want, then leave, huh? Man, you better hit that subscribe and notification button. That way you know when I'm over here opening up new stuff. And while you're down there, you might want to consider tapping that join button and becoming a member, because membership has its perks. See, that wasn't so bad. All right, man, I appreciate you, and I'll see you at the next one.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? this not why you were here?